Howdy folks, today I'm going to talk to you about ArcheRAGE. Now, for those of you who already play ArcheRAGE, there's not going to be a whole lot of new information in here for you. But for those of you who do not play on ArcheRAGE, you might want to pay attention to this. This is different from the official server of ArcheRAGE. Now, ArcheRAGE is an MMO that was released in Korea and then licensed to Tryon, who brought it to North America and Europe, and it's now being held by Gamago. Okay, ArcheRAGE is a private server, the first private server that was found in Russia, and fairly recently, comparatively, came to North America. Now, the difference between the private server and the official server is the private server is going to have increased rates, so you'll get more mob drops than you would on the official. You're going to have increased experience gains, so you'll level up faster. You're going to be able to level up your vocations faster. You're going to get labor 4 times faster than you do on the official. Now, that's keeping in mind if you're a patron on the official. If you're not a patron on the official, you get 1 labor per minute, or 5 labor every 5 minutes. If you're a patron, you get 10 labor every 5 minutes. On ArcheRAGE, you get 40 labor every 5 minutes, and everybody's a patron. You don't pay for patron status. Now, what's the advantage of patron besides the labor? Land ownership. And we'll get to that in a minute. So what you're going to do, you're going to come to archerage.to. Alright? And I'll put the link down in the description below, so you'll be able to find this website perfectly easily. You're going to create an account, and then you're going to download and install the game. Now, when you go to download, everybody always by default clicks on the direct download. Don't do that. It is a huge file, and the slightest hiccup will cause it to fail. Do the torrent download. Alright? There are options for torrent programs. Find one that works for you. I have another video that covers installation, which will take you through how to do that. Get the torrent, download it, install the game, you're in. Alright, log into your account, get in, and now you're a patron. There's nothing you have to do. Once you get to level 52, you get a support pack. Now, I don't know how much longer the support packs are going to last, but get in here. Now, why do you want to get in here? Oh my god. This server is amazing. Alright, if you go to the community, where the forums are, all the time, just constant events. There's always something going on. Every Sunday, there's races on Mirage Isle where people bring out their vehicles and race each other. And then the admin, Sparkle, is running events on the forums all the time. Okay, the current one, United by ArcheRAGE. That's what this video is for. Mr. and Mrs. ArcheRAGE Summer. Alright, it's just a male and a female character taking pictures and telling a little bit about themselves. And the rewards for doing this, we'll take a look at this one. This one I believe has already concluded. No, actually, it hasn't. It's still going on. So you still have a couple more days left on this one. But the rewards, first place, 6,000 credits. Are you kidding me? That's 6,000 credits just for doing this little event. And let's see here. All these people have reserved, but here's an example of what somebody has done. Picture of a male and a female character in there. Has their names and just a little bit of a story about them. And then here, another one. Male and female character. Or is that 2 females? That looks like 2 females. But it has both of their character names on there and a little bit of a story here. That's it. Just by doing that, they are eligible to win one of the prizes. And first place is 6,000 credits. Second place is 5,000. Third place is 4,000. And then there's 2 extra prizes that'll be given in. I mean, it's ridiculous. There's so many rewards that you can get from doing the forum events. That's the part that you people who already play ArcheRAGE seem to not know about, because unfortunately not very many people do these events. So you can get in here and you can win by default just because not enough people participated. So yes, people who are already playing ArcheRAGE, get in here, play some of this, do some of these events. Now these are just the forum events. There's also the in-game events, like I said, like the Mirage Isle races. There's the fishing tournaments. Let's see, we've got Violent Maelstrom going on right now. Treasure Hunters Day, Merchants Day, Fishers Day, the Hazla Zombie Apocalypse, Wars and Diamond Shores. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff always happening on this server. There's always something to do. So get in here. I mean, it's nothing like the official. The official takes forever just to accomplish the simplest of tasks, because you have to wait for labor regen. You know, and everything's on such strict timers. It's ridiculous. The drop rates are horrible. It takes forever to level up comparatively. I mean, I started playing ArcheRAGE, and I have no reason to go back to the official ever again. I thought it was going to be difficult letting go of the stuff that I had. It wasn't, because I've already gotten replacements. Now, for you people who don't know what ArcheRAGE is, this next part is especially for you. This is ArcheRAGE, okay? Now, specifically ArcheRAGE, but this is the game, okay? This little scarecrow right here, this one here, this one here, these are all owned by players. This is a player's land where he can plant crops, okay? This little pavilion gazebo thing, this belongs to a player, and the land around it is his. He can plant on it, and if he plants on it, I can't take it. All right, this tree house here, this massive tree house, belongs to a player. It has land around it for him to plant on. It also has little areas where he can put furniture and stuff, which unfortunately this one is not a very good example. But the one, there's another one that's close by that is. But it also is a house that he can live in. Unfortunately, his front door is closed. Oh, come on, Raid. Sorry to call you out like that, man. So let's come over here. We're going to take a look at one of these that has a bit more on the decoration side. I don't know if his front door is open or not, but we'll take a look. I mean, you see he's got a workbench here so that he can do some crafting. He's just got decorations up to create walls to actually kind of enclose this area a little bit. Let's take a look at his front door. His front door is open. So you can see, I mean, it's not huge inside, but it is definitely big enough. He's got a bed in here. And for those of you who do not know, beds are a way of replenishing labor if you run out. It's kind of hard to do when you're starting out on ArcheRAGE. On the official server, oh yeah, you'll need the bed. But here on ArcheRAGE, you usually don't need a bed that often. Now, the thing that I was saying about private ownership of land, you see these chickens over here. I cannot interact with them at all. They belong to somebody else, okay? But if I come back over this way, these right here, this is my farm. I can interact with these. I can feed them, and then I can pick their eggs. I also get a little bit of bird crap, which can be used to make fuel. All right. Why do you need fuel? Because you can get vehicles in this game. This game is nuts. I mean, you have land ownership, you have vehicles, you have mounts, just like any other MMO. But this particular vehicle is a freighter. which I believe is top tier. I don't think there's one higher level in this. I don't think the reindeer one counts. um, but the point of this is to load trade packs in, which is a form of gold farming. That's the simplest way to put it. But you've got the property, you got land ownership. This is mine. I can interact with these trees. I could cut them down if I want, but they're olive trees. It would be a waste. So I'll wait until they grow olives, and I'll collect the olives off of them. All right. Now, another thing you can do with property, this house actually belongs to a real life friend of mine who is also playing the game. And we're in the same guild, and he has his property set to guild, which means I could come over here and harvest all of his pumpkins for him. At the same time, my property is also set to guild, so he could come over here and pick some olives if he needed them. Alright? ArcheRAGE lets you do that. You can pick the level that you share your property at. It can be private. Only your family can use it, which family is basically smaller than guild. You can have your guild be able to use it, or you can make it public, which means that anybody can come and use your property. Alright, now there is one really awesome thing about ArcheRAGE. It's one of my favorite things. You have boats. This one is just a small clipper, okay? It's not a big deal, but let me see if I can actually get over to it without being swept away by the river. That's the other thing. Flowing water actually flows. Alright, take control, and you can steer it, okay? Which I can't do very well in a river. Forgive me. But there's the river. Who summons a boat in the river besides me? Anyway, I'm going to despawn that because I'm just going to keep getting it more and more stuck. And now I'm stuck because I'm in the river. Okay, that's fine. I can get out of here. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Yes, you have mining in this game. There are certain trees that you can harvest that are wild spawn. You can just go up and chop them down. You'll know it whenever you see them, because just like this mining node, whenever I mouse over it, it has a gear on it. Trees are the same way. If you can harvest it, if you can chop it down, you'll get a gear over it, which none of these you can. These are permanent. But if we go over towards the main city, or town rather, over here, I can show you some trees that you can cut down, just as an example for people who've never played this game before. There is a teleport system in every major area. You're going to find these little books like this. All you do is go up to them and hit F, and now you've saved that location. You can open up your book and teleport to it later if you're somewhere else. Brings you back to the area. That way you don't have to use a mount to get around. But here we go, Willow Trees. You see I hover over the trees and my mouse becomes a gear. Okay, and then on the ground we have mature barley. This is just something that I can pick out of the ground. Let's do that. I meant to minimize that. Sorry about that. I don't know what all was said over there. I wasn't paying attention. My mistake. Forgive me for whatever may have been in chat. It's usually pretty horrible because, well, we just don't care. We're all here having fun. All right. But, yeah. Anybody who's never played this game before, maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. If you've played MMOs, I very highly recommend this one. And if you're going to play it, come to ArcheRAGE, because this is so much better than the official server. The official server is complete garbage compared to this. So, that's going to do it. I hope you found this instructional and helpful. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye now.